Yo, my name is Mike, and we're gonna do some 1980s cars tuning. I was gonna try and tune this 1989 BMW 325i for S1 class racing, but it just can't. It doesn't work. So on to the next one, right? It's nice and light, it's nice and fast, but that's it. There's no grip, so it's not competitive when we need it to be. Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to sort by year. I have another car picked out that I want to try. I mean, we could do your what would you call it? Your usual suspects, the F40s, the F50s. So we could do all that, but we're not going to do that. So what we're going to do is pick something different to tune up. Man, that could be cool, but what was it? There was something here that I wanted to use. Where is it? There was something here that I picked out if that one didn't work. Oh, yeah, here we go. So I want to try and tune up a Civic, the CRX Mugen Civic. See if this thing, the 93 M3 is fun. The 93 M3 is fun, but I've limited myself to 80s cars. So it could be like, I like this Mustang also, but I think the Civic is pretty damn cool. So this is the one I'm going to try. I'm going to try this one right here, the Mugen Civic. It looks like it could be a ton of fun. So this is what we're going to tune up, the 19... Gosh, what is this thing again? 19 what? It's cool looking Civic. It's cool, right? This is about as cool as they come, right? Alright, so that's the 1984 Honda Civic CRX, the Mugen. So let's... Well, here, I'll show you guys what we do first of all. Let's make sure that it's completely stock. I'm going to jump to a house, and we'll start from there. I'll show you guys everything that I do when tuning. Let's go to a different house. I'm tired of that house. I want to go to the beach house. La Cabana. Alright, so. Alright, we're going to enter the house. I'm also going to set this house as my house. You know it. An all-wheel drive golf cart, Marlon says. Yes, exactly. Exactly my thoughts. And it's tiny, so you get like some nice handling going with it. Alright, so set this as my home. There we go. And then we're going to upgrades and tuning. I want to just make sure it's stock. I want to show you guys how we start tuning. So completely default upgrades. There we go. So that is bone stock right there. So the first thing you want to do when you start tuning, and I'm going to preach this every time, first thing you want to do is you want to check what's tunable. So we have tire pressure, of course, tunable. Gearing, not. Alignment is not. Roll bars is not. Springs is not. Damping is not. Aero is not. Brakes are not. Differentials not. Nothing is tunable on this car. Now, the reason that matters is because if it were, say the suspension was completely tunable, the brakes were completely tunable, the springs, everything was completely tunable, the gears, then you really only have to throw as much power at it as possible. If everything's tunable, then you can just go ahead and start throwing power at it. Power and tires, of course, you need is good compound. But yeah, so this car has nothing tunable, so how that matters is we need to throw on tunable suspension, etc., etc., unless we leave it in one of the lower classes. If you're going to leave it in D class, C class, B class, something like that, then less tunable parts matters. Like you don't have to have everything tunable in the lower classes. It matters when your class gets higher and higher. Marlon says it's supposed to be really strong in C or B, if I remember correctly. Cool. So there's one other thing that you need to check when you're tuning, and I know that it's not going to apply here, but we're going to look anyways. You always want to take your car out and you want to look from the side and turn your tires just like that. You want to see if you have four-wheel steering, and we do not have four-wheel steering. If you did, you'd see the back tires turning as well. So we don't. That's what a front-wheel drive CRX looks like. In La Cabana. La Cabana. Alright, so let's enter the house again and let's get tuning. So I'm definitely not going to leave this thing front wheel drive, but gosh, it would be fun to tune up a front wheel drive car, wouldn't it? We're going to make this thing, I'm going to try and make it a grippy A class or something like that. We'll see what happens. We're going to, first of all, we're going to go into the upgrades and we're going to throw on a drivetrain swap. We're going to make it all-wheel drive. Now, when you do the drivetrain swap, at least to the all-wheel drive, I know for sure. Yeah, it's a cool-looking car for sure. When you do the all-wheel drive swap, you automatically get tunable final drive and individual gears. So that's good to know. Let's see what kind of engine we're starting with. It's 120 horsepower monster. 1.5 liter. We have a 2.0 liter i4. We have a 1.6 liter i4. We have a 2 liter turbo. Wonder if that's the brand new 2 liter that they put in the Civics. I wonder. It's a lot of horsepower. 300 horsepower is a lot. The new Civics do not come with 300 horsepower. I can promise you that. Maybe the... what do they call them? Gosh, I know the SIs don't. What's the top of the line Civic called? I forget what it's called right now. Maybe that one has 300 horsepower. Maybe that's what that engine's from. We could start there, yeah? The 2 liter, at least it's car correct. I mean, the 6.2 liter V8 in the Civic is not car correct. So let's go with that. We're gonna go to 2 liter. I know that the new Civics, my wife has a 2019 Civic SI coupe. So she's got a 2 liter turbo. So at least it's engine correct for the car. All right, so that's how we're gonna start. Let's get after the compound. I think you want, so what's best practice here? Best practice for tuning is you want as little compound as possible that's drivable. So what we're looking at here, hey Sean, I don't have Facebook, so what happened was I had to end the stream. Well, I didn't have to end the stream. It's basically I'm recording so I can do some editing, and that entire first 20 minutes that we recorded was worthless. That car was untunable, so I just stopped the stream and restarted. Yeah, so best practice for tuning is you want to use the least amount of compound that you can drive successfully. And what that means is power is king in almost every class. So you want to, if you need, say you can handle driving with very little grip and you can drive it very fast, then that's the kind of compound you want to use. Now, if you're not a very good driver and you need more compound, then that's what you need. You want to use the least amount of compound that you can use and get away with successfully. So, yeah, this is the closest we're going to get to FaceTime right here, Sean. So, drag tires. Man, drag tires. Drag tires. They have a reasonable amount of lateral Gs. That puts us in the A class, though. All of this puts us in the A class, doesn't it? Let's see. That puts us in the S class. We sure as hell aren't going to S class. No, 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 no. We are not taking this to S class. The highest we're going to go with this would be A class. So that leaves us with street compound at 756. Sport compound at 782, or drag compound looks like the most effective right now. Drag compound at 747. What I'm looking at is the lateral G's. So at drag compound we're getting 0.97, 0.97, which is pretty good. On the stock compound we're at 0.87, 0.87, which isn't great, but it's not terrible either for the price of 687. Street compound 756, 0.95, 0.95 at 756, and this one here is 0.97, 0.97 at 747. So we actually get a discount for better grip. These, you can see the street tires have less grip than the drag tires, and the drag tires have less PI cost. All right, so, and then let's see, this one here has one more lateral G, and it costs us 782. So I think almost clearly the best compound to use is going to be drag compound. Yeah, drag compound. The only other compound I'd consider here at 783 would be, yeah, I wouldn't consider rally compound. We're going to try and we're going to hope this works on drag compound. That's the compound that I'm going to stick with. And let's see what kind of, got 0.98, 0.98, 750. So that's how we're going to start with that. This is going to be the start of our A-class build. And I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's get some downforce on this thing. Let's see what happens, right? We can only try. Alright, so we've got a 6-speed adjustable. We're going to throw that in there. Race differential, race driveline. We're gonna throw on the race spring and dampers. We're gonna throw in the race front and rear ARBs, and let's throw in the weight reduction as well, and then we'll throw the rest in power. Let's throw that turbo maybe. Puts us right at 801. 119 miles an hour. Good God. Yeah, I don't know. We might be bashing our heads against the wall again here. Gets a reasonable amount of top speed there. I put a lot of downforce on there. I feel like our lateral G's are looking pretty good. Yeah, how are we going to FaceTime each other, though? You know my voice, by the way. Yeah, I've heard you. We've chatted before in game. You've been in game with me before. Add some weight for the turbos. So take out the weight reduction, you think? We are really, really light. We're really, really light. Maybe we do go throw away the weight reduction. That's a reasonable. Yeah, man, 20 points. Let's get rid of that. We're super light anyways. I like that idea. Let's throw the turbos in there. Maybe throw this camshaft on there as well. Crap. We're adding weight here. Now we're getting right to the top of it now, aren't we? I do want to do this. Dang you, bastard. Alright. I guess that could be it. Let's put some fancy rims on here. There we go. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna work, man. So we get a 420 horsepower 1984 Honda Civic. It's all-wheel drive, a 1.5 lateral. Jeez. $82,000. For $82,000, you can have a 400 horsepower Civic as well. Jeez, that's how much those things were going for, weren't they? What do they call those things? I can't even think of what they call those Civics. Let's upgrade this, or not upgrade. We need to change the tire pressure here for sure. Well, the thing should launch like a freaking rocket ship. It's on drag compound. Look at that 0 to 60. The 0 to 60 time in A class of 2.6. It's gonna fly. We are flying. Gears, we can get a lot better than that. 190. These are reasonable numbers. We get a 190 top speed. I mean, these are not bad numbers at all. 2697. I don't hate these numbers. What is 72? Let's keep going. 2678. What is 72? 2659. 2640. What is 72? So we're getting faster and faster. Let's keep going here. Can it go any further than that? 7.1s. We're keep going up. It keeps going faster and faster. I'm gonna keep going till it stops. Like once it tells me that I can't do this anymore, we'll start working somewhere else. Looks like we just hit that number too. Oh, we didn't. Man, it's still going faster and faster. Let's keep going. Jesus. All right, that's got to be it. We can't get no faster than that, right? Did it go faster again? It did. Good God. Okay, we're going the wrong way now. So we finally hit the upper limit there. All right, let's go this way. Let's see if we can make this look right. 6.8. Did I just drop it huge or did it go the wrong way? It went huge the correct way. We went from 7.0 to 6.8. Look at the speed we're picking up here. 2.5 and a 6.8. This thing is just going to launch like crazy. Let's keep going. And I think that's probably it for that. Now let's just make the gears look right. Come on, don't mess up. Don't mess up. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. All right. At 196 miles an hour. That's doable. Let's give it a drive. Let's take it. I'm just going to drive it right down the highway right now just to see how it looks. So this is basically how I tune those. You just watched everything that I do when I'm checking my gears. This is the next most important thing for you to do. And I always tune here on the highway, and I set that turn or this jump as my destination because it takes you right across this turn here. You're going to go right along that turn there at high speed, and you want to see if you can handle that turn at high speed. Then there's like an uphill right here, so you want to see how your car performs going uphill. And then there's also another one right... where is it? It's like over here somewhere. There's an uphill here as well. I didn't turn an arrow off, basically. I bet it hits 220. You're right. I didn't even check the arrow. That's bull. Come on. What's bull, Sean? That's bull. Come on. He says. What's bull, Sean? All right. So let's do that. This thing is freaking launching. Look at this. It's like, what is it? A 2,000-pound Civic with 400 horsepower. Let's see how fast it launches. With drag tires. See ya. It's already up to 100. We can make this thing turn correct. This might be something. I mean, it's going straight through. 6th gear looks a little long, right? 6th gear looks a little long, but let's see how it performs going uphill. It's not like it's dying. So what we're going to do is see, here's that uphill I was talking about. We want to see if we lose speed going uphill. If we do, it's too long. And we are losing speed going uphill, so 6th gear is too long. That's just my rule of thumb. If it does that, I have to make it stronger. So that's why that's there. That's why we start there, so we can hit the brakes. And start over. Let's adjust that gear. So 6th gear was too long. We're gonna make it shorter by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I actually want to shorten that up a bit too. I went 2 on that one. So let's try that again. And here we go. 1st gear's good. 2nd gear's good. 3rd gear's good. 4th gear is okay. Like, I don't have an issue with that. We're getting through 5th gear just fine as well. And here we go, 6th gear. It seems pretty good when we're going downhill. I'm going to stop here at the bottom of the hill. And then we're going to run up that hill again. So there's a hill coming up. We want to see if it can go up the hill without any issues. I don't want it to lose any speed going uphill. And then we're going to take the turn at high speed and see if it can handle that turn. So now we're going uphill and we're climbing through the gears nicely. So there was no issues there. I think there's another hill as well. So it tops out about 188, which is actually fine for A-Class. I mean, it's not like record-breaking speed for A-Class, but this could be a nice grip build. Something that can get you through the tunnel run or something quick. And we're not losing any speed. We're going uphill. I hit a bump, but yeah, we didn't lose any speed besides that bump. Alright, so we want to see if we can go around this corner at speed. Doesn't look like it. Not bad. Not too bad. Not great. Not too bad. We can work with that. Alright, so there we go. We can work with that. I think we can work with this. I think we can work with this. Let's check the arrow like Marlon said. Let's see. Where is my arrow? Just for me personally, I like to throw the top one up. Let's see what that did. Or excuse me, the front one up. It made us just a little bit slower, but gave us a little bit more downforce as well. And I like to free up the back end. Interesting. It's not really doing much at all. Even all the way towards speed, it went from 188.5 to 188.4 top speed. So I would say we might even just go the other way with it. The top speed actually went up So it goes from here, 188.5. We go all the way towards cornering. And we've got a little better lateral G's at 60 and 120, but we've got a higher top speed of 188.6 now. Go figure. How does that make sense? I got no idea. Me personally, my all-wheel drives, I like to completely free up the front end. I'll let them freely spin, and then I like to add the make the back end lock up faster, XL and decel, something like that is how I like to do it, and then push this center balance. Sometimes I'll push the center balance up to like 90. But we're gonna test this car somewhere around 70, I think. Where were we? We were here at 60. What is 6870, 6848, 6848, 6848, 6870. It's going back up. 6870. Yeah, we're gonna end up putting it somewhere 6.9s. We're gonna stop when it hits 6.9, and then we're gonna drive it. There we go, 75%. So that's what it's going to look like for now. Let's take a look. All this stuff is kind of okay. None of these are issues. I like the ride height, the front. So when your ride height in the front is a little lower than your back, it's supposed to give you like turn-in and things like that. You can try and lower the center of gravity on the whole car, and we still have the same front lower than the back. And you can also do the same thing with your spring tension. You can lower the spring tension in the front, raise it a little in the rear. That should help you with corners, like steady state cornering and turning and things like that. Anti-roll bar, same deal. Yeah, basically with all-wheel drives, this is what we're trying to do. If you run into issues with like too much oversteer, things like that, then you can start adjusting these off of that. But this is all pretty common, good practice to start with. And I don't think we need that much camber either. I'm just going to go 1.5 and -0.5, -1.5, -0.5. So that's pretty much what we're looking at for now. Let's just see how it works. We're just going to take this for a drive, see if this thing is... I'm going to take it for... So I tune all my cars at Horizon Mexico Circuit. So we're actually going to go there just for a couple laps, because I'll be able to diagnose any issues with the car very quick there. I'll know, hey, this is broken, right? And then if I don't see anything broken, we're going to bring it straight into online racing and just see what the fuck happens, right? I mean, it's a cool car regardless. Even if it's not a meta car, it's still a cool car. And if we can be racing in A-Class with something that not everybody drives every day and still be competitive, that's a win in my book. So here we go. We're going to jump into A-Class. We're going to jump into A-Class rivals right now in the 1984 Mugen Civic CRX. What do you think, Marlon? It's gonna run a... Do you think it can hit a 106? I'm confident before we even start that I'll hit a 107. Do you think it can hit a 106? My best time ever is a 106.2, I think. 106.2 is my fastest time ever. Gosh. Marlon says no. I don't know, man. 106 is very fast. So I'm thinking we're going to hit 107s. If we don't hit mid 107s, I'll be disappointed. I'm thinking this car might happen to the 106.9s. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. Jesus, that lateral G's are slipping. They are fucking with me, you're right. Let's take a look at the compound and see what's going on. Oh yeah, it's heating up. Looks like our camber's wrong on the back tires, possibly. It's not that bad, is it? Drag tires are gonna fuck me. You might be right. think that car we're chasing is a 105.9, 105.8, so very, very fast. It's going to leave us in the last section. I'm always close to it till the very end. That's Rum Runner we're chasing there. Golly. All right, we're going to have to do something to the suspension, I think. Might have to break out the old math textbooks to fix this one. Gonna bring out all the stops. Let's see what the issue is. What is the issue? It's definitely a lack of grip. We're getting some slide on the front end, but that doesn't mean we can't fix it. See, it's turning red. You might need to increase the rim size, kill the sidewall flex. Hey, that might be a good idea. I like that. All right, I'm gonna do one more lap. I know we cannot see the lap times here. Yeah, this is gonna be drivable once I get used to it. But I am definitely babying it. I'm not driving it hard, you know? I'm babying it right now. But that's because it has to be. It's not like I want to. I have to. It's getting drivable. It's coming around. Ah, shit. It's an interesting concept. I like that. Changing the rim size. We could slap some more power in this bad boy too by doing that. This is gonna add weight. Alright, let me take just a lap so I can see what the hell's going on. I want to try and drive it just another lap or so, just so I can really get a feel for the car. Alright, where are we going to get? 107s? Ah, 108s. It's not great. 108's not great. Takes a second to get used to the way the car feels. I'm making some of these turns worse. I'm shooting myself in the foot here with some of these turns. We might need to change. It looks like I'm having too much turn in here. Might go and change the set everything up appropriately for the weight and then work from there. We're gonna go to the math books. I'm gonna break out the old formulas. Break out the formulas. Come on, baby. 108.3. We're getting close to 107s. We're definitely not getting close to 106s though. There's definitely an issue here. I can't quite put my finger on it, so that's why I'm going to go back to the math books and make the car balanced so that I can see where the issues are. Fuck yeah, math tune time. Yeah. Harlan knows all about the math tunes, man. Whether or not they work, that's debatable, but at least if you use the same formulas every time you tune, then you're always working with the same baseline, so it's easier to diagnose issues if every car is supposed to handle the same because you have the springs and the suspension tuned to match the weight, the ride heights and everything put where they're supposed to be, so they're the same platform after platform, that you can eventually diagnose your issues easier. That's the whole thought process behind using the math problems. And the reason I don't do them immediately, so why didn't I do that immediately? Well, the reason I didn't do it immediately is because you kind of want to see if the car works. But we changed a lot with this car. You know, this isn't the same engine it started with. It isn't the same drivetrain it started with. So you can almost, if it were, you know, you don't want to go straight to the math books right away. You want to see how the car performs before you start messing with those things. But we changed a lot here. Alright, so this is the last lap for sure. It feels like I'm driving it a little better. We're getting, so... Yeah, we have like... I think that's... Yeah, so one thing... I think our sweeping turns are bad, so that's 165 on the ARBs we can do. And then the rest we'll start some other stuff, so... Alright. Let me break out the old math book here. Let's say... Marlon says, try 2.5 front, 1.5 rear camber or lower PSI to 25 might work as well. I didn't think there was that much issue with the camber. Let me slap the suspension on and we'll retouch up the camber tire pressures as well. I'm gonna just slap a couple changes on the suspension, try and balance the suspension with the weight distribution of the car. All right, so this car has a 62% front weight distribution. Wow, that is heavier than any other car I've ever driven in the front. That's kind of makes sense. The car was behaving weird, and that kind of says why right there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the tuning, and we're gonna go to the anti-roll bars. Gosh, damn! You can see the tires slide like you've got grip, and then the tire walls look like they collapse. Yeah, I like that idea. What we're gonna do, we're gonna stiffen up those sidewalls like you said. I like that idea a lot. We're gonna go to the house and change the bigger, we're gonna put some bigger rims on it. I like that idea. You got like 13s on this bitch. All right, front rim size, they're legit 13s. All right, so there we go. Let's go 17s. I'm okay. Look, oh man, look at that, Marlon. It went up. We added a lot of weight, and when you get to the 16s and 17s, it actually helps the performance so much. We lost the class. All right, so great. There we go. So we're gonna go 17th front and back, and that puts us at 798, which is good. I like that. Thanks, Marlon. I like that idea a lot. So that actually, we can slap some really lightweight rims on there too. Oh no, we can't. We can put those on there, or go back to the stock rims and slap some more power at this bad boy. Oh, we're already at 800 now. Bastards. Alright, fuck it. Let's just go with that. Alright, so we're gonna go... I'm gonna try and put a lighter rim on there. Gosh, we can't. I can't do anything. We're just kind of stuck where we're at. But that's okay. So, we'll stay with that. We can't even do any power with it. So, let's install that. Now it says we're at 801. That's so weird. I don't think we're at 801. I think we're at 800. It says 801. Bastards. Oh, look at the rims are fucked up. The rim sizes are fucked up. They screwed us. I must have changed it. When I changed the rim style, it changed the rim size. Gotcha. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. Now. What the hell? What's going on here? It says I'm at 800, and it's not telling me to install that stuff, and it's saying I'm at 801. Let's try a different rim type. Maybe that will help. Go back to this one. Now it says we're at 798. It's really weird. I guess I'll just slap some power in it. Alright. All right. All right, I want to drive it just like this. I think you might be on something, Marlon, with that sidewall flex. Yeah, let's go drive the car like this. That's sexy. Get rid of the flywheel for the better rims. Yeah, I'm like lately, and for better or for worse, I could be completely wrong. But lately, I've been upgrading, and I didn't always do this, but lately I've been upgrading my flywheels and my drive shaft to try and get that faster rev out. I've been trading power for a rev, and I don't know if it's worth it or not, but that's what I've been doing lately, for better or worse. So that's the kick I'm on right now. Who knows how long it'll stay there. Nice. Yeah, your F355 is nasty. Alright, let's see. We're going to change the rivals. We're going to go and pick somebody that's closer to the time that we were actually running here. I was running about a 108. So we'll pick that one, 108.4. See if we can beat that. What is a Takumi A86? I know what the AE86 is, but what is the Takumi? Alright, here we go. Let's see if it performs better. Launches. Well, we knew it launches good, right? Okay, that actually does feel better. I mean, it's really heavy in the front, and that's why we're sliding so much in the front. But it feels a lot better. It feels a lot better. I can feel, now that I know the front is heavy, it makes a lot of sense. It's a respectable first lap at 110. I say respectable, it's not like world changing, but it's probably a lot better than we ran first time. Oh, I beat Elden Ring today for the first time. I'm definitely gonna go back and play more Elden Ring. That game is special. So much going on. Elden Ring, there's so much going on in Elden Ring. You literally have to play it with a wiki open next to you, or you will just miss so many things. Like, after I played so far into it, I went back and started, like, gosh, I went back and started checking, like, before, like, it was in-game decisions where you couldn't come back from them. I started going through the wiki to make sure that I had not missed NPCs, quest lines, what do you call it? Grace points, things like that. I will check what you're writing there, Marlon. 1 second after this turn. That's a long one there, Marlon. I'll catch up with that in a second. I think you're referring to me talking about the flywheels and stuff like that I was changing. All right, go, baby, go, go. All right, so 1082, which is barely faster than I was getting before. It's not. Springs, tires, transmission, and power. I've gotten away from taking off any weight and just going 70% power build, 30% grip. Seems to work for me. Really implemented it in my top 500 B-Class Goliath tune. Congrats, I know you've been working through that monster. Yeah, I was. I used to change those all the time. Yeah, so you're saying don't change the flywheels and stuff like that, leave them? It's not helpful enough in anything lower than S1. Gotcha. Alright. Let's, I'm gonna have to test that at some point. Let me write that down. Should we use flywheels? That would be a hell of a good video, right? Because I like to use the combination of flywheel and what do you call it? Drive shaft. But that'd be a good video to explore flywheels and drive shafts. Do we need them? That'd be a good video. I'd watch that video. All right. So, let's go back to the drawing board here. So what I'm going to do, we got a little faster, but not faster enough. So I'm actually going to go and set up my everything by the book. The book says you have 62% of your weight in the front. You put your spring sets 62 in the front. So we're going to take our total anti-roll bars with 65. And we're probably going to change this, but this is just for now. We're going to go 65 times, what did I say, 62%? So it's 65 times 0.62. That gives you a front spring, or front anti-roll bar of 40.3. And then 65 minus 40.3, or 65 times 0.48, right? Gosh, what is it? 62.48. Did I say that right? So yeah, 31.2. 31.2. Can't be right. I must have fucked something up. 65. Hold on a second here. 62% for the front is 38% for the back, not 48. 38%. There we go. 24.7. Knew something was wrong there. 24.7 in the back, 40.3 in the front. We're going to do springs. Gosh, we could do that too. We're going to go full spring pressure times 62 for the front. 38 in the back. So it's 1091.5. 1091.5 times 0.62. 676.7. Close enough. And then 109.1.5 times 0.38 for the back. 414.7. Excuse me. 414.7. Close enough. Now our ride height. We're going to keep it as low as possible. I kind of like that ride height. Yeah, fuck it. We'll even it up. 5252. So it's even front and back. Damping. Did we do this already? We did not. So we're going to do all of this. 20 times 0.62. And we'll see if this actually makes the car any faster. I've done a couple laps, right? 12.4 for the front. Which isn't that far off from where they had it. And 7.6 in the back. 7.6. 12.4. 50% of that is 6.2. And then 50% of 7.6 is 3.8. Arrow, we're going to leave it like that. Brake like that. Differential, not going to touch it. Let's see this again. Look at that. Interesting. Man, we lost. Did we lose it? Is it gone? It's definitely affected. Speed of this car, 0 to 100, for sure. Alright, so keep it right where it's at. Okay, let's go. We're gonna drive this. Do you think it will be faster or slower this way now we've done that? Oh, did you see that? Damn it, I missed it. Oh well, let me get a picture of this car. No other cars here? Something back there. Alright, so do you think this will be faster or slower with the suspension settings the way we just set them? Or do you think it'll be the same? Alright. Sean says faster. I don't know. It feels different, I'll tell you that much. I'm hoping it's faster. Let's change our rival. We're gonna pick somebody close to that 1:08.2 I ran. Cooley's running a 1:07.8. We would love to catch Cooley, so let's try and catch Cooley. If we run at 1:07.8, we did it. Hey, I dare you to do a 360. All right, I'll do a 360. You mean like a spinner? You think it's gonna be faster too? See, I don't know. Like spin the car 360? We can do that. We can do that. It's on drift tires. It's actually hard to get it to spin. There we go. Do you have Discord, Sean? You can join us on the Discord, man. I talk to people through the Discord, but I don't have FaceTime. That's a FaceTime is an Apple thing. I don't have an Apple. But yeah, you can we can do a chat stream after this one. I should probably, you know what, I'm gonna write that down, Sean. I bet you're not the only person who wants to chat. We could definitely do a chat stream. So you think it's going to be faster because it's closer to the way that I'm used to driving? Dang, man. Come on, let's go. Front end is so heavy. We're gonna have to change that. Let's take a look at the camber. We're gonna take a look at the camber. All right, let's take a look at the camber. Okay, the rear camber doesn't look great. Press A or D and W and space bar. You can do it. Space bar. A or D and W and space bar. Yeah, it's definitely more stable, but the front end is giving me some issues. I think the tires look all right though. Maybe the rear camber's off a little bit, but the front looks pretty good. Maybe a little more camber on the front. Definitely need to change the back though. Yeah, I think with just a light. Let me run a lap here and see if I can what's going on here. And then I'll catch up on the chat there, Sean. Car's quick though, you see that? It like's catching up to the guy in front of us. It's just turning like poop. Duties. It's doo-doo. What would you do for some good turning? It's not that bad. Alright, here we go. Let's do one lap. One good lap here. Let's get it. That's your Berlinetta right there. That's a 355, isn't it? I mean, it's not yours, but it's a Berlinetta. I suppose it could be an 812, but I think it's a Berlinetta. It's not bad. No, 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 we almost had him. We ran at 1080, so we've made some improvements from the last two builds. Like, last one ran a 1080, 1082. We were running a 1083 before that, and now we ran a 1080, and I'm pretty sure we can, like, I could beat 1078. We can drop into the 107s here. We're gonna, I think, loosen the front ARB all the way. Maybe keep the back where it's at. Maybe stiffen up the rear suspension a bit. Keep the front where it's at. God damn it, I messed that turn up. Sorry for the language. What do you think? Soften the fronts or increase the backs? I think I'm definitely going to soften the front ARB, but as far as the screen tensions and stuff like that, maybe soften the front. God, I hate to soften the front. It's so heavy. Almost want to make the backs stronger. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what we see here. Is there anything in this telemetry menus that gives us some clue as to what we should do? Screens don't look. I think it's just an issue now if you're used to driving. But we're gonna make some changes. Alright, I want to see that front grip numbers. There we go. Tires are at their freaking limit. I like this menu because you can see when there is no grip on the tires at all. Watch, I'll show you. Like, they're all touching all the time. That's a good sign, actually. But it's not a surprising sign. But you can see the circles will leave completely when the tire isn't touching. You know what I mean? If it's not making contact, the circle is gone. It's not red, it's not green, it's just gone. So that's useful there. Yeah, that'll tell you that your ARBs are too strong when your tires is coming off the ground, you know? It's a useful menu there, the friction menu. All right, we got 30 pounds of freaking boost in this thing. Good God. That's a little monster. All right, let's get out of here. We're going to quit, soften front springs, loosen the ARBs, move power towards the rear. Gosh. Move the power towards the rear, move the power towards the rear. Yeah, I don't think that's the issue. It feels heavy and slidey to the front, but we'll give it a try too. Fuck it. We'll give it a try. I'm down. I'm going to soften the springs more than 5 pounds. I'm going to do it like 500 pounds. Not 500, maybe 100. All right, so the rear, we needed to add some camber to the rear, right? Yeah, I think that was what we needed to do. I think this all looked pretty good. Maybe a couple there. We're going to soften the front ARBs a lot. I'm going to go, gosh, go there. Soften the front springs. Let's lose 76 pounds. We'll bring it down to 600 or so. Gosh, I want to bring it down more than that. I'm gonna stiffen the back as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put them both. Gosh, I'm making huge changes here. All right, can't do that. Can't do that. Can't make that big of a change at once. I really shouldn't do both of those changes at once. So that's where we're gonna stop at. We're not gonna make too many more changes right now. All right, let's give that a try. All right, so we loosened the front ARB a lot. We softened the front spring tension a lot. Hey, what's up, Angel? Which Hot Wheel are you looking to buy? I think I have an extra twin mill. Welcome to the show, Angel. Oh shit, I didn't catch up with what Sean was saying. Hold on a second, let me read what Sean says. Okay, press D and space or A. Yeah, I did a 360 before. Press A or D and W and do a space bar. You can do it. I did it before, you can do it again. What are you talking about? You got a twin mill? I got a twin mill and I got I think I might have, shoot, I'm not really sure, man. I have one rip rod, but I don't think I'm not selling the rip rod. I only have one of it. And then I might have 2 bone shakers too. You looking for a bone shaker? I think I might have 2 bone shakers. I'm not sure. I'm willing to come off one of them if I do. But I have only one of the rip rod and I'm not willing to come off her just yet, man. Sorry. Marlon, you got any cars you're looking to sell? Marlon's got mostly Porsches. Alright, let's put down a hot lap here. Let's see if this tuning we did. You not bone one, got one already? Gotcha, yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, I never even drive the bone shakers. I think I have 2 bone shakers, 2 twin mills, and 1 rip rod. The rip rod's, I think, the coolest of the 3, but to be honest, I don't think I've ever even driven the twin mill. That feels a lot better, Marlon. We might have to stiffen that rear ARB up a little bit, man. We were not quite getting around that corner the way it should, but this feels a lot better. This feels a lot better. Hopefully the times are represented better. Yeah, look at that. That's smooth. That was buttery. Oh shit, we're racing against somebody very fast. Damn it, I forgot to change the ghost. It's almost not helpful to race against somebody that much faster than you. 2 jet. Oh yeah, I got a 2 jet as well. I got 1 2 jet. What's it called? 2 jet? See? I got one of those. I got 1 2 jet bone Ford Mustang and a twin mill. Oh man, I would love to get my hands on that Mustang. But it's been so many people are gonna try and get it though. If you wanted to sell it, it would just, like on the auction house, it would probably go before I'd even get a chance to look for it. But I would love to get my hands on that Mustang, man. Mustang is dope. Nice collection there. The Mustang's freaking fire. No Hot Wheels, at least not that can be bought. The auto show. Yeah. Yeah, next week or so we'll be able to get our hands on some more of them, I guess. Yeah, good luck, man. Yeah, they're tough to get. They're really tough to get. Somebody came on the show one time and they were asking me if I could sell a 20 GTR, and I only had one of them anyways, but I had like 60 mil, so I went and bought one, you know, for 20 mil in the auction house. They couldn't even find one, but I bought an extra one, and I'm like, look, I'm gonna go put it up for auction right now. I'm gonna sell it for 2 mil. So I sold this car that I just bought for 20 mil for 2 mil, and they weren't even able to grab it. So, like, I tried. I don't know what else we could do, you know what I mean? It's not like I can give it to you. I put it up for sale in the auction house, and she couldn't even get it that way, which is unfortunate, but I tried. I tried to help. I really did. You gotta be quick. You gotta spam the freaking auction house. You gotta stay up in there. Hopefully it comes up cheap. Yeah, this freaking thing, man, it's gotta get... it's not turning quite right yet. Let's see how it's still off, and it's changed so much. Let's see what's going on with the I want to check the tire temperatures first, and we'll go from there. Okay, yeah, the front camber looks good. The rear camber looks good. So I think we got the camber down pat here, so that's a good sign. I think we're just beating our heads against the wall with this damn drag compound. It's better for like B class probably, but all right, let's see what else we can do here. Tire pressure's fine, 32 psi in the front, 30 in the back. I think that's pretty good. Springs. It's hard to look at these springs while driving. Do you see any issues with them? I think they're all staying where they're supposed to stay. I mean, they're bouncing when I hit bumps, but, you know, that's normal. Other than that, I think they look okay. I can hit the brakes, and they're staying within their range of motion that we like to see them staying at. All right, here we go. See if any of these tires lose friction completely. Good. I think we're pretty good. Yo, this show was supposed to be a quick one. I was supposed to come in here, tune up an 80s car real quick like, and get editing. Here we are, an hour and a half into it. This show's been an hour. I spent a half hour on the other car, which we couldn't use. So I'm an hour and a half into the show without even getting one tune done. And really what I wanted to do was edit today. This is what happens, man. I sit here at Mexico Circuit all day long driving, never get anything done. I've spent so many times lapping here. Let's see what kind of lap times. I didn't even look at the lap time. 108.0 is not terrible, but it's not good enough. We gotta change the suspension, man. You want to? Well, I didn't raise the rear. I didn't raise the rear ARB. I was thinking maybe I should raise it. I think it's at 30-some pounds right now. I only lowered the front one, I think. I think maybe lower the front one all the way down, possibly, and raise the rear one up. Maybe try the 165 trick and see what happens. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I do like, I think the sidewall thing that you mentioned, but raising to the 17s, I think that was a great idea, and the car is definitely handling better for that. I think we've got I think we've got the camber down pat. Look, damn it! I thought we were gonna hit a 107 that time. You know the problem with racing somebody so fast? This Ghost that we're driving is like it's not competitive for this car. When you're racing somebody that's so far ahead of you, you almost lose focus on what you're doing. You need to race against a Ghost that's competitive to keep you motivated in the game. Because like when somebody's running away from you, you're like, damn, man, and you just kind of quit, you know? But like that guy was never the guy we're supposed to be racing anyways. Like, I really need to pick a better Ghost than we're tuning at this point. You know, we're not that fast yet. That Ghost is very fast. this car is probably not going to get there, at least not the way we're going about it. Maybe someone else is a good trick tune for it. Maybe rear-wheel drive would be the way to go. I don't really know, you know? Maybe this... Shit, this thing might be a goddamn Lotus if we put the rear-wheel drive. Yo, maybe we went the wrong way by making this thing all-wheel drive. I mean, it's got 450 horsepower. It weighs like 1,700 pounds. It's a damn Lotus, you know? All right, one more lap. I swear to God, I'm not doing one more. Last lap right here. We're gonna change to the, and I'll pick your Ghost next time. We're gonna go and we're gonna change the ARBs after this lap. This is the absolute last lap I do without making a change. I feel like it's so damn close to breaking into 107s, but still, we need to make some changes because yeah, we need some changes here. And one of them we need to do is change that Ghost. Angel, do you race a lot in Forza? And if you do, would you like to join our racing team? The SNFA racing team is always looking for members. We don't take it too seriously. Like if you're not competitive all the time or you only race every now and again, that doesn't matter. Like if you want a race team, you know, we're just looking for members. Like it doesn't matter how often you race, but if you want to do something like that, you know, just send over the thing or I can send you an invite or whatever. We have like 10 people that do it, but we're trying to get a lot more than that. Yeah, that's awesome. Add me in game if you're in game. My gamer tag is THE_NFAC. You can see it right there in the upper left hand corner. If you go ahead and add me or give me your gamer tag. Oh shit, that sucks, man. Well, if you give me your gamer tag, if you want to give me your gamer tag or just take mine, and when you get back on, add me. All right, so let's quit this event. There's a million ways to tunes. You can do almost anything to make it work. Okay, I'm writing your name down right now. I'm gonna actually add you. Can I add you while you're banned? Does it work that way? I don't know. Let's see if I can add you. I'm gonna try and add you right now. Find friends. XX X Pro XX. Gotcha. Yeah, I got you right here. Well, yeah. It says you're exploring Mexico, but I guess you're just like, you can't come online with it or something. Or unless you're the other one, because there's two XX Fine X Pros. The other one is number 626. This one that I'm looking at has a white, gosh, what is that? An NSX maybe? A white NSX, is that you? It's a white car. And then the other one, cool. Appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Thank you. We're making friends. All right, let's get this thing tuned up. Oh, it's a 370. Cool. That's cool. I had a oh gosh, what was it? I had an Infiniti G35, which is close to a 350. It was in 2003, so it was the first year they made the G35. The 370s are super cool. I loved my Infiniti. Basically the same car, it's 350, and then the 370s are newer. I mean, I would love to get my hands on a G37. Now they call them Q60s now. They're called Q60s now, but still, freaking cool car. They went from 3.5 liter to 3.7. The 3.5 was an awesome engine. 3.7 was an awesome engine. Now they use a 3.0, which is an awesome engine. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're tuning. Let's get back to that. All right, we're gonna soften the front all the way up. There's a million ways to tune. You can do almost anything and make it work. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna go 165, see if that works, and then go from there. Let's check this differentials. I think there's nothing wrong with those diffs. The diffs look pretty good. Keep going this way, right? Why not? I mean, I could still get into it. We're not losing anything 0 to 100. We're getting pretty high up there. Maybe I better stop at 85, huh? All right, let's give it another try. Let's see if this works. I bet you this thing's gonna start. It's gonna start becoming a monster. We're gonna get this thing dialed in. I think changing it maybe to 90% might be the way to go. We might get this thing behaving. This thing is gonna start behaving. I could tell. I got a feeling it's gonna sit down and start doing its thing. All right, let's change our rival. Where is Marlon at? Marlon, where are you? Oh, you're way too fast, bro. I can't chase that. You're fucking too fast. Yeah, right. I know we might do that. But Marlon, you're too fast, bro. I can't chase you at 106.5. That's stupid fast. That's stupid fast. All right, let's pick somebody else. Marlon's too fucking fast. Let's try Cooley. Cooley's right there. Cooley at 107.8 is catchable. I think we can catch Cooley. Maybe. Marlon, you're too fucking fast, man. There's no way I'm catching you, bro. I don't know, but you set the hell out of it. You're way too fast. Way too fast. That was in your 355, it says. This stupid fast time. Alright, that's a really good time. Did I accidentally pick you? No, that's Cooley's also in a 355. Maybe he's using your tune. Alright, we're getting around these corners a little better. This thing is going to behave soon. Uh-oh. Got a little squirrely there. That's awesome, right? 106.5 is fucking fast. I think our springs are a little too tough in the rear end there, those ARBs, I mean. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna check the, this is where I'm gonna check these frictions here. Keep an eye on these rear tire frictions. See if they're leaving. They are leaving, you see that? That means my left tire is coming off completely. You see that? We might need to soften that back end just a little bit. Keep an eye on those rear circles and the yellow dots. Maybe not. We might get away with it. We might be getting away with it. Just keep an eye on them. Let's all keep an eye on them. It's hard for me to look at them while I'm driving. Yeah, it's definitely leaving a little bit, right? And when they leave, that means only 3 tires are in contact, which is never good. It's definitely leaving just a little bit on the bumps. We might be able to work with that, though. Yeah, we got a little bit of grip there. We're still on it. She's going to sit down and behave one way or the other. Damn it. We were ahead of Cooley so good there. I need to stop looking at those tires. It's looking a lot better. Yeah, I think I need to loosen that rear ARB a little bit and probably drop the front suspension a little more. Maybe raise the rear suspension up a little bit. We're getting better. Man, I saw Tim was playing Destiny the other day. Tim and Panda are playing Destiny now. I've been wanting to play Destiny. I looked at it. You know who told me? My buddy Rocco told me to play Destiny when I first got my Xbox. He's like, oh, you need to play Destiny. It's free. And I think he played on PC. So we were able to, I had Xbox and he had PC, so we were both able to play each other. So there was a bunch of reasons, but he always told me to play Destiny. Plus it's by Bungie, which I always loved the Halo games. You know, it was one of the first games I ever played on Xbox. It was Halo 1 back in the day on the original Xbox when it was by Bungie. I did not miss that. Quit fucking lying. Be lying, man. Hey, let's check, Marlon. Let's find out. The real question, of course, do you have a rear view mirror inside the car? Which does matter. That matters. And the reason that matters, how do we switch? Oh yeah, we got 2 mirrors in this bad boy, Marlon. When you're racing in car, you gotta have mirrors. Yo, I heard they changed. I seen somebody made a video about to see if the physics had changed so that you could use the wheel. I have my wheel hooked up. Maybe I should do that. I should jump on the wheel and see if that works as well. So apparently we're never gonna get this freaking cartoon today. I think I have like ADHD. I just like, my mind is all over the place. We're supposed to be tuning, supposed to be editing, supposed to be doing this, and all I do is do laps of HMC. I'm like a dog chasing my tail. Yeah, mirrors are great, right? All right, let's get out of the car and try and put one hot lap down. All right, here we go. This is a hot lap. I'm gonna shut up. I mean, we got him through this first section like easy. £30 of boost, baby. No, don't hit that wall. Hey, there we go. 30 pounds of boost. There we go. 107.5. 107.5. The chat doesn't ever help. Yo, the chat, I just didn't get talking. I just talk, man. That's all I do. 107.5. So we did good there. Finally ran the time that I suspected we'd run in this car like 46 tunes ago. All right, so we're gonna make a couple changes to the suspension. We're gonna, the ARBs in the back, we're gonna soften that up a bit. It's a bit too stiff, but we're gonna balance that out with dropping the tension in the front, maybe 100. Put it at 5, and then we're gonna raise the back up 100. Put it at 515. And I'm going to drop the front 2 inches as well. The ride height. Shit, we're going to drop it 4 inches. Alright, now should we revisit this? No, I don't think we need to revisit that yet. Let's see how this goes. Huge gains though. We just gained, gosh, what, half a second lap time there. If we look at that, we even had some wheel spin there on drag tires. Hey, we're getting there. I told you we're gonna get this thing to sit down and behave. Oof, look at that. Oh, good back. Good God. Excuse me, coming through. Sorry. Damn it, I forgot to change the ghost. We're chasing somebody way too fast. I hate when that happens. You really do have to change your ghost. It helps you keep motivated if you have somebody to race next to you that's competitive. Forza doesn't do a great job about setting you up for success with their ghosts. F122 does a great job at that. As soon as you beat somebody, they set you up because they measure. They don't even do it by the lap. They do it by the section. So there's like, you'll have 3 sections with, you know, your times. And so they'll set you up with somebody that's beating you. With your total lap time, they'll be beating you. But usually, like, they'll be beating you in only 2 sections. So, like, you'll actually be faster in 1 section. So you don't even have to be faster everywhere. You just have to get faster in 2 of the sections out of 3 to beat the next ghost. And as soon as you beat that next ghost, they set you up with another one that you're already beating in 1 section. You got to learn to beat it in 2 more. It's really good. teaching you to drive better. Hey bro, you look like Eddie VR. I don't know who Eddie VR is, but I think that's a good thing. Is Eddie VR a good thing? I don't know, man. Like Ed, Ed, and Eddie? I kind of do look like Eddie from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. The goofy bastard, the tall one? No. Eddie was the little one. The little, not the little one, the little medium one. The boss guy, the jerk. Which is the tall one? Is that Ed? I don't even know anymore. It's been a while. Marlon, can you back me up here? Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Who are we talking about here? Who's Eddie VR? Alright, I'm gonna check him out on Google. Hold on, we can do that right now. 1 second. We're gonna check Eddie VR on Google's. Eddie. And I'm also gonna check Ed, Ed, and Eddie real quick. That guy looks like me? Let's take a look, see. I guess I could see that. Yeah, he does. He's even got my hat on. Yeah, I could see that. That dude totally does look like me. Yeah, you're not wrong there. You're absolutely right. All right, hold on. Ed, and Eddie. Now let's take a look at those bastards. All right, that's okay. Single D. All right. Anyways, yeah, you're absolutely right. Eddie VR is my brother. Actually, we go way back. Yo, what's up, Rod's Got Skills? Appreciate you with the follow, man. Appreciate that for real. Thank you so much. I just googled who Eddie VR is, and I look exactly like him. You couldn't see it, but I was looking like it. Or he looks exactly like me. You called it. You nailed that, Angel. Nailed it. It's big facts. Alright, so where are we doing with these times here? Am I doing any good? You nailed it, man. You're spot on. Like, he even wears the same hat as me. His hat was super cool. He had like an orange one in the picture I saw. He has a mustache. I never wear a mustache, and my beard is cooler. Hold on. My beard is definitely cooler. You see, my beard stops here. So my beard is cooler, but he has a mustache, which I also think this is cooler not having a mustache, but he's got a cooler hat. Same kind of hat, just cooler. In the picture I saw. So definitely very close. We could be brothers. He's a cousin, probably. He's probably a cousin. I got a lot of cousins. Shit, I need to look at the race times. Damn, we already ran a 107.8. Not even like... Gosh, if I was paying attention better, we could have probably done better than that. Alright, let's see if I can get... We're going to do... I'm going to chit-chat it up this lap. But next lap, I'm getting after it. God, I'm hungry. Y'all order food? Oh, shit. Is it 8 o'clock at night? Oh, man, I'm not going to get anything done tonight. Alright, we're going to switch over. Gosh. Damn. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch over the stream here. In like 3 more laps, we're going to switch over. And I'm going to stream from the rig. The racing wheel and shit like that. Marlon, are you in game? Anybody wants to race with me in game? I'm going to switch over here in a minute. And I'm going to stop tuning. And we're going to do some racing. I'm going to jump in my racing rig. And if anybody wants to race, make sure you add me. It's THE space NFAC. And we'll do some racing together. I'll just be streaming. Shit, it'll only be on Twitch at that point. Because I can't stream from my Xbox directly to YouTube. But I can to Twitch. So the stream after this lap. Let me do a lap. Hold on. If anybody wants to race with me, go ahead and add me. Man, we're still... There's just a little bit of understeer there. I think maybe slap 90% on this thing. We might really need to slap 90% on this thing. We're at 85 now, right? I think I want to put it at 90. Run it back one more time, and then I'm switching. I think I'm going to switch it up to 90%. That's what I'm talking about, is the center balance. I'm going to slap it towards 90% towards the rear. Because we're getting a good amount of understeer still, and I've done most of the tricks that you can do. I could make that suspension in the back really stiff. We could try that too. Like you do 165 with the ARBs, you can also do that with the spring tension. Which may be a way to go. I'm going to try that too. I got 2 things we're going to try, and then I'm switching over to the racing rig. And if anybody wants to race, they're welcome to race with me. Trying to figure out dinner out. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to rear balance for sure. I'm starving, Marlon. I gotta get some food myself. Alright, this is the last lap. I'm gonna make some changes after this one, no matter what happens. Not bad, we're getting around okay. 107.8 isn't a terrible lap. So I'm gonna guess that dude Eddie VR does like VR. I had a Quest 2, but man, it got me so sick, man. Every time I tried to use it, I felt terrible. Come on, get through there, get through there. Ah, 107.6. Not bad. All right, we're going back. I'll stick here all day. I'm gonna stay here all day doing this. Yeah, I tried to do some VR, but it just wasn't for me. I might get it again with the next version of the Quest. Only because I have a gaming PC now, and I want to hook it up to my racing rig. You know what I mean? Other than that, I am totally not interested in VR. It just fucks me up. It gets me so sick. Alright, so we're going to tune this thing. We're going to do some crazy things people aren't going to like, but sometimes you gotta crack an egg. You gotta break an egg to make an omelet. Something like that. Something. Can't break an omelet without making eggs. I don't know. Can't make an omelet without cracking some skulls. Something like that. All right, there we go. Let's apply that. All right, so we're gonna crack some omelet skulls. Alright, baby, come on. Come on, get around there. Ah, you bastard. We did too much, didn't we? I know I went a little too crazy. Ooh, she turned beautifully, though, now. I think she might turn too beautifully. Oh yeah, we're getting around there now. Can we use the skull as a bowl after? Oh yeah. I mean, what else are you going to use it for? You can't throw it away. God dang it, Sean says. What's going on, Sean? You're hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man. Mike, B for you, tuned, hit the brakes, and gas a little. B for you, tuned, hit the... Oh, drifting. This car will drift without me hitting the brakes. Alright, after this lap, I'll do some drift lap for you. We were in a 110.5 first lap, which isn't awful. It isn't great either. Still having some issues, man. We can always over crush the bones a little. And it leaks. Well, we can always over crush the bones a little and it leaks. No, I mean when you brake, you're supposed to drifting. That's up for debate, Sean. Alright, I think I messed this tune up is all I did. I think we're gonna call it on this one. We learned 0.0 in an attempt to make it turn properly. All I did was ruin it. And I still didn't set it up with a good ghost to race against, so it's like depressing to watch the car run away from you every lap. I need to set up a better ghost. I actually don't believe in drifting while racing. I think it's... See, I know that people do drift, especially in, let's see, like off-road. Some people like to hit the e-brake. I will hit the e-brake if absolutely necessary. I'm always going to try and keep as much grip as possible, even off-road. I'm more for drifting while racing in off-road than I am on-road, but I suppose that there is a place for it in street racing as well. Just I'm not good at it, I guess. Maybe some people are, I'm just not. It doesn't help my lap times. My lap times are always worse when I start drifting, because I lose so much. God damn it. There you go. I'm drifting. I think the biggest reason I learned here is the car is not good at A-class, yeah. Maybe if you're keeping drift, if you go 5 mile over, drifting in the corner, gosh. Yeah, the car drifts easily. It's got, so what I did was when I changed the suspension's too stiff in the rear end. Let's just quit it and make it back right. Maybe we can save this tune. Alright, stop messing with me, game. Alright, I think the biggest lesson I learned here is the car would be strong in B class. Yeah, I think that's probably accurate. It's probably accurate. Gosh. Huh. Yeah, probably. Oh, dang it. Alright, so what did I do that really messed it up? What I did that really messed it up was making those springs like that. I'm going to put these rear springs at 500. And I'm going to drop the front again to like 350. And let's put this back to 80. And put that back to 85. And there we go. This is the very last try. Very last try. Very, very last try, Sean. There's some drifting for you, buddy. I'm terrible at drifting. That's drifting on drag compound, too. Alright, let's get back to the race. Dude, once this thing starts drifting, those tires are hot, and it just stays sliding. Get those tires hot, it is slide city. Smack a cactus. Oops. I think is just too much power. Not saying it can't work here, but I think it would be pretty solid. At least for mine, super stable looking. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I could lose enough power to throw it into B class or not with these same settings. You might have to what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Cooley. We're gonna beat Cooley. Did we beat Cooley yet? Let's go for Tim. I think we ran a 107.5 was my fastest lap, was a 107.5. So let's see if we can beat Tim. Tim is at a 107.5. Where you at, Tim? Can't always get what you want. I'm starving. And I want some food. Alright, let's start this Rivals event. Please do an AE86. Please do an AE86 after this battle with Takumi. Who's Takumi? What is Takumi? That feels better. That feels better. That first turn was nice. Nani? Initial D? I never saw that show. I mean to watch it though. What is it called? Initial D? Is that the name of the show? Is the show called Initial D? Somebody told me about this before. That's where I drive an 8086 and I start drifting. Alright, I'm gonna have to watch it. What's it called? Somebody told me this before. I meant to watch it, but I forgot. I think it's called Initial D, or that's the person's name. Something I don't know. I think it's an anime. Alright, let's get a good lap here. What's Tim driving? Tim is driving a BMW. Right? What is that? Is that a BMW? Looks like a BMW, right? That's a BMW. I'm like 84% sure. Godly. Alright, I'm gonna give up on this tune. I think it's a Z4 Roadster. We gotta catch Tim. Actually, I'm not giving him this tune. I'm catching Tim. I'm gonna stop eyeballing the chat sideways and I'm gonna beat this car. See, the thing about like not A, but even here at A class, the thing about like B class and C class and D class racing is you kind of gotta, I guess there are tunes that are like super meta, right? But it kind of relies on, you better drive the damn thing good. The difference, you need to hit good lines if you're going to run good laps, like in B class, you know, in C class where the car isn't going to bail you out. You know, you have to drive it right. And if you're going to run good times. Here we go. All right, come on, let's go. Oh no, get back. There we go. Excuse me. It's a battle here. God dang, Tim. Pushing me to my limit. Oh, gosh. Come on, get back, get back. Tim, you fast bastard. 107.6. I almost caught him. It's called a fastard. It's a fast bastard. It's a fastard. Alright, so we're going to do one final lap, and then I'm switching to the racing wheel. But I can also do some drifting or something like that before I go into the wheel. So whatever you want me to do, Sean, let me know. I'm going to check lap number 6. I'm stopping after lap 6, and then I'm going to catch up in the chat. So tell me what you want me to do. And then I'm jumping on the wheel. after I eat some popcorn or something. Good God, I'm starving. I am starving. Alright, so one more lap and that's it. Here we go. Man, it's taking me every ounce of my ability to drive this piece of crap. Alright, come on, get him. I got him. All right, 1073. There we go. Let's go collect reward. God, I'm starving. The old thumbs down. Now, does it say what kind of car Tim was driving? No. All right, let's see. Sweet. Pass him on the outside. Take the inside of the white line and brake a little bit to keep drifting. See how he does it. That's why I fell in love with B class recently. Perfection is required. It really is. Brake, shoot, and take the white line. Getting heat in the tires finally due to for good measure. Okay, I see what it says. I see what this doing. I see what he's doing. He's trying to speed up. Okay, he's trying to overtake you. Turn to the white line, then speed drift. You know Tim tuned the shit out of that car. Yeah, he did. Supra. Alright, so let's go take a look here. It's definitely a Z4 or something. But I'm going to go over there. We're going to look at Tim's car. I think it tells you the car. I think. Kind of looks like a Supra. It does kind of look like a Supra. I'll give you that. I don't think it is, but it does look like it. Here, I think it does look like one for sure. But if it is a Supra, I'd be surprised. I don't think it is. Let's check. We're gonna check C. Let's check C. All right, rivals A class. Look for T Paulo. Change rivals. X twice. X1. X2. And T Paulo was in an 08 Z4. Cooley was in the F355, and we were chasing Rumrunner in the 02 Nissan. He runs a 105.6, godly fast, and then Dirtbag, the fastest on my list, with a 104.6. Good God. And Casey with a 105.4, very, very fast as well. Casey was in 1%er. I thought he must have changed, or maybe it wasn't Casey. Who was it? Maybe it was Casey. I think Casey was in a different group not too long ago. Okay, so before I stop the stream, Sean, did you want me to do something? I think you were asking me to do something. Did I ever do what you were asking me to do? I just want to make sure I do whatever it is you wanted me to do before I stop this stream.
You have arrived at your destination.
I think it's a cool car. I hope that we can get it tuned. Maybe it does need to be tuned to B class, right? Like, there's hope for this car. We got to get it figured out, Marlon. We're going to figure out how to tune this car one day. You know, I think might almost be worth it to throw it freaking rear-wheel drive in this bad boy, too. Isn't it? It's almost weirder to go rear-wheel drive than it is to go all-wheel drive, but it's like, right? It's weird to go all-wheel drive, but it's almost weirder to go rear-wheel drive in the Civic. Like, I feel like all-wheel drive is the way to go over rear-wheel drive. Oh, okay. But you can't do it on this compound, though. Let's see. What other compound we got? Yeah. Jesus. Hey, that's stock compound puts you in B class. Interesting, huh? Stock compound puts you in B class. Let's see. Shoot, you could do a lot in B class. Oh, but it's starting to see. It doesn't matter how much power I add. It's not. It's the wheels just spinning. We're gonna put like 5 million horsepower in this thing. Oh, but maybe. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I see the issue here. I see the problem. All-wheel drive. Oh my god. As soon as you put it in all-wheel drive, it just freaking took off. Let's swap that engine. C-Class. C-Class. 1.6 VVT. Dang it. Looks decent in A, just not top tier. Yeah, it's pretty far off the top tier. It was, I don't know, man. Let's see. Gosh, I'm hungry. Still can't get it down where I need to go. Are you kidding me? What else can we do here? Oh, you know what? We don't need the arrow in B class. Crap. Still not where we need it to be. Anyways, that's for another day. Well, there you go, huh? Alright, so that's it for today. We'll work on this car another day. I'm going to eat something, and then we'll start another stream here. Yeah, I should have time to do another stream tonight. I'm going to jump on the wheel, do some racing on the wheel. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Sean, if, yeah, when I come back, we can party up, man. So, alright, see ya. I'm out. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Marlon. Thank you, Sean. Let's see who else was in here. There was some people in here, but I don't see the chat, so I don't see their names anymore. Thank you for the new followers. Who else was here? Somebody else was here. There was, what was his name? Arrow or something, I don't know. Thanks everybody for coming by. Please do a 360 jump before you go. A 360 jump before I go. All right, let's do a 360 jump before we go. Yeah, I don't really, if I have any food to even eat. It's done. I think I maybe have like some rice and beans or something I don't feel like making. But yeah, I think this thing's going to be a B-class build for sure. There we go. 360 jump, yeah? Come on, you're supposed to red? I don't know what that means, man. That's not high. Here's a B-class car. What do you want from me, man? There we go. All right, that's the best we could do. My name is Mike. You catch me on Twitch. It's still NFAC. That's one word. And on YouTube at Not Fooling Around Crew. Thanks to everybody for hanging out. I'm going to grab a bite to eat.